Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Tonight we're having a sale. Yes, I'm trimming my collection. This is a USA only sale. We're gonna sell a lot of knives. A lot of them are some of my newer knives. If you've been following me, you'll recognize a lot of the knives that we're doing. Let me talk a little bit about the rules for the knives, okay? It is a USA only knife sale. That's because I'm dumb. I can't deal with the international. Here are the rules. When you see a knife that you like, all the rules, by the way, are on this video down below. When you see a knife that you like, email me at KeithKevinKen, just like this YouTube channel, KeithKevinKen at gmail.com. Okay, in the subject line, put the number and the name of the knife, and in the body, put "it's mine." It's first come, first serve. I'll then say "it's yours" if you want it, and then tell you to send the money as fast as you can to my PayPal account, which I will give you. You have 30 minutes to put the money to the PayPal account. If you don't, I just move on to the next person. Especially in the beginning, there's a lot of Para 3s, Paramilitary Tools. There's a lot of good knives here, so a lot of people will be wanting them. And so as fast as you can, that'll be great. I then will ask for your address, and we'll mail them out the first business day. I'm recording this on Saturday, March 2nd, and the first mail will be go through the mail, priority mail on Monday. Okay? We'll talk more about this as we go on. But let me go through the 45, I believe, knives that we have. The first knife for sale is the Spyderco Military Blurple. Yes, it's S110V steel, 4-inch blade for $160. This tabletop is going to get very, very, very messy. The second is the Spyderco Military. Yeah, this is the sprint run. Just got this not too long ago from Spyderco. It's Rex 45 steel with the burnt orange G10. It is a sprint run knife for $170. That's the military with RX 45. This was released and then sold out at Blade HQ. It's the Blade HQ exclusive with the black blade. Yeah, CPM M4 steel. That's for $190. That's with the natural G10. You know, it's the Blade HQ exclusive. That is for $190. Oh, we have Paramilitary Tools. Let's start with this beauty. This is a distributor exclusive Paramilitary 2 Gray G10. Of course, Paramilitary Tools with that 3.4-inch blade, that forward choil, that 3-inch edge. For $180, you can have this Paramilitary 2 with CPM 20 CV steel. 20 CV steel. And that's for $180. Yeah, DigiCamal S30V steel Paramilitary 2. That's for $120. $120. Remember, you email me at KeithKevinKen at gmail.com. Nowhere else. You say, "it's mine." In the subject line, put the number that you see and the knife name. In the body, put "it's mine." I'll say "it's yours." Then I'll give you my PayPal account. You PayPal the money. You only have 30 minutes to do that. And then I have to move on. So you should do that as soon as possible. I'll ask for your address and then I'll mail it out. Priority mail. And by the way, this is important, and I need to say this. we're using goods and services. Do not use friends and family. Don't do that. Yes, it costs me more for goods and services, but they take better care of you and me, and I get less trouble with PayPal. Just send it through goods and services. I'll take the hit on my end. You are getting good prices, no shipping. I take care of all goods and services, but I just want, this is only a sale to my community on YouTube. So I want this to run smooth. I want you guys taken care of. So do goods and services. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for shipping, and you're getting great prices. None of these knives have cut anything. No paper, no anything. So you're getting great knives. I'm sorry that I had to do that, but I want you guys to pay attention, okay? It's goods and services for PayPal. Let's see, where am I? This, my friends, is the Paramilitary 2 with Rex 45 steel. This is part of that military family. It's a sprint run, limited edition. Sprint runs from Spyderco means about 1,200, give or take a couple of hundred. This is the Paramilitary 2 version with Rex 45 steel, which is wonderful. That's $170. Here's the forum knife, the Paramilitary 2 forum knife. I keep hearing rumors. I don't know how many of these Spyderco has sold. This is for folks that use their forum. I've heard everywhere from 600 to 800 knives. Very limited. This is for $160. It's the Paramilitary 2 forum knife. Of course, all of these are smooth. They're centered, no play whatsoever. Never opened or futzed with, and haven't cut at all. Okay? Guess where we are now? Yeah, bunch of para 3s, bunch of new para 3s. We're going to start with this. This is a Cutlery Shop exclusive. Sold out on the Cutlery Shop. It's the para 3 with, of course, the orange G10 and CTS-XHP steel. It's sold out, $140. Remember, I'm going to pay for shipping. It's going priority mail. For most of you, it'll be over 2 days. This is a USA only sale. You'll email me at keithkevinkin@gmail.com. I'll give you PayPal. Remember, for PayPal, use goods and services. Do not use friends and family. That just screws me up. Sometimes they hold my money way too long. So please do that for me. It's the easy way. I know some of you want to help me out. Just go with goods and services. That's the best way. You have to trust me on that. This is the other Cutlery Shop exclusive. It's also sold out. It's the Black Blade. Still with CTS-XHP steel, but it has a black blade instead. $140. Another Cutlery Shop exclusive that's sold out. Okay. We have two para 3s with 52-100 steel. You got to take care of this steel. I actually have two Paramilitary 2s that I have never carried with this steel, but because of the spotting on the blades, I haven't even offered those for sale. Maybe one day I will. Great steel, wonderful. You just have to take care of it. So, of course, I'm selling these individually. The plain edge para 3 with 52-100 steel, that's going for $140. And the combo blade, I'm selling for $130. At the bottom of this YouTube, there are the rules of the sale, the USA only sale, and a list of all the knives that you see here with their prices. So don't forget, what I ask you to do is email me when you see a knife you want. It's first come, first serve. Put the knife name in the subject of the email and then say it's mine. I'll say it's yours when you win. You have 30 minutes, but try to do it even quicker. To put the money into PayPal, I'll ask for your address, and then we're off and running, and I'll mail this on Monday. Oh, everyone. Hold on a second. Got sticky papers here. I'm sweating, even though it's cold outside here on the East Coast. Everyone loves, including me, this exclusive from St. Nick's Knives. I love them. I love the red G10 scales. This has the black blade. CPM Crucibles 4V steel. 4V steel. The red G10. It's for $140. All you have to do is email me and say, it's mine. Here's the third of the trilogy of the sprint runs of Rex 45 steel from CPM. This is a sprint run. This is the Para 3. Remember, in this sale, I'm selling the whole trilogy, the military, the paramilitary, and the Para 3. Rex 45. This is for $140. There's a brown sprint run that just happened. A lot of these knives that you'll be seeing, a couple of them, I took hours thinking, am I really going to sell that? But this is a sprint run, brown G10 from Spyderco Para 3. It has S35 VN steel. This is for $140. I told you, we're still just going militaries and Paramilitary Tools and Para 3s. A lot for sale. Oh, this is beautiful. This is one that I didn't know if I wanted to give up, but I am. It was a distributor exclusive. This is a Para 3 with smooth black G10, which is great, and crew wear, $140. Each one of these knives have been featured on my channel as a knife of the day, where I did about 10 to 15 minutes on it. This still has not been released by Blade HQ. I think it's March 8th that they're going to release this. You will have this native Blade HQ exclusive with the black blade before they even offer it on Blade HQ, because I'm part of the members, the collectors club at Spyderco. So you will have it. You won't have to pay for shipping. Remember, it's goods and services when you do PayPal for me. $162. It hasn't even been offered yet. Of course, it has the wonderful G10. This is just natural G10. I love all of the black involved in it. It's just a wonderful knife. This is the native Blade HQ exclusive black blade. They're offering it, I think, on March 8th. You can buy it today. Just a little bit less than them, but remember, it's at $162, but you'll have it. I was also lucky enough, I love this, the Native 5 Salt. 2 of them from Spyderco. Of course, I'm selling these separate. The Native 5 Salt with the plain edge blade with that wonderful LC200N steel, does not rust. It's the steel they use ball bearings and spaceships at NASA. Super duper rust resistant. If you'd like the plain edge with this yellow fiberglass reinforced nylon handle, that's for $115. And of course, if you want the serrated, that's also for $115. Both of them waterproof, LC200N steel. Both of them super new. Super new. Just came in. I love the Salt Edition Native. Since we're talking about the Native 5, we also have the Native 5 dark blue FRN scales. This is the S110V steel version of it. Lightweight, $125 for that. Let's talk about some Manixes. We've got 3 of them. First, we have the dark blue lightweight Manix with Crucibles S110V steel. Of course, with the ball bearing lock, the smooth Spyderco small ball bearing lock. Oh, you guys know I love this wire clip. I really love it. Just a real nice knife. S110V steel. Whoops. Almost cut myself there. That's the Manix 2. And that is for $125. I know I'm going fast. I'm just trying. Most of these knives, you guys know. You know what a Manix is, right? Manix 2. But boy, do you know about this beautiful knife? This has CPM 4V steel, marble carbon fiber, 4V steel on this Manix. Never used, never cut. $140 for this distributor exclusive. We've got one other Manix 2, another exclusive, distributor exclusive. This one has CPM 20 CV steel, 20 CV steel on this Manix 2 for $140. I'm not going into as much detail of all of these knives. Go to the Keith Kevin Ken channel. I have done each and every one of these knives. Not only have I done them when I carry them in my pocket, I'm a big office guy, so I don't cut with a lot of them. I usually cut with my small keychain knife more than anything else. But, and if they're used, I haven't sold any used. I'm trimming my collection. I do that several times a year. This is a USA only sale. If you see something that you like, don't forget to say, "It's mine," when you hit me up on the keithkevinken@gmail.com email. Remember, in the subject, you have to put the knife, the name of the knife, and then say it's mine. You'll have 30 minutes to send me your payment to PayPal. Please do it quickly, because there's going to be a lot of people wanting the same knives this go around, because a lot of these are brand new knives. And then it's yours. I will ship it using priority mail. Whoops. Yes, another Blade HQ exclusive. It is sold out all from Blade HQ, as most of these exclusives are. I love the Spyderco Blade HQ collaboration with their exclusives. This is the Yojimbo 2 Blade HQ exclusive with the natural G10 with CPM's M4 steel for $150. It's sold out. And this is as new as you can imagine. Again, the Yojimbo 2 Blade HQ exclusive, $150. CPM M4 steel. Don't forget, when you do send the money, if you win your knife, don't forget that we're doing goods and services. Do not do friends and family. Trust me, it's better off if you do goods and services for you and me, because we'll make sure that we're tracking everything and everything is in good order. Here's another distributor exclusive. This is a Delica with carbon fiber, good carbon fiber scales, HAP 40 steel for $120. Almost all of these are real new. They just came in. Talk about real new. Oh, I can't even believe I'm doing this. This is the Spyderco Amalgam. One of the big flippers to come out from Spyderco at the end of the year or into 2019. A lot of flippers from Spyderco with the compression lock. This is one of the bigger ones too. 3.8 inch blade. It flips out there. So nice. S30V steel. The compression lock. This is for $165. Almost as new as possible. S30V steel. Super new flipper from Spyderco. Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about this new flipper from Spyderco. This is the Tropen. So everyone who has reviewed it and used it, and at the end I'll tell you a problem that people have discovered with it. This is put together so well. First, let's talk about the handle. Smooth G10. No one does it better than Spyderco. There are 3 ways to open it. It is a flipper. Okay, it's a compression flipper. We'll talk about the compression lock soon. Very smooth right out of the box. It has an Emerson opener. So as soon as you pull it out of your pocket, it'll open with you. It's built in, the Emerson opener. And you can also open it the regular way with the Spidey hole. You can flick it open. I just don't flick open my knives for no religious reasons. It's just I don't. It is a beautiful knife with that trailing point blade. I went crazy for the Spyderco Tropen. Has a compression lock, which we all love. It's smooth. Now here's an issue that I mentioned when I did the close-up and other people have. You see that? That's edge right there. See? That's the end of the blade, the sharp part of the blade. Now, in regular use, you don't come in contact with it. You close it, the flipper part taps your finger when it's done. You go like that. If you open it out of your pocket with the Emerson, it doesn't affect you. Some people have said they've gotten cut with it, but it's brand new. It's in perfect condition. We've talked about that blade on the compression lock. That was by design from Spyderco. We're selling this for $170. S30V steel. Some people went crazy over that. Others say, no problem. So if you're a no problem kind of guy, $170, it's yours. Yeah. This is the one knife I didn't want to sell. This is the one knife I've been debating most of yesterday and today. This is the Spyderco Subvert. This is a big mother. Look how thick that stock is. S30V steel, 4.1 inches. The total length of the knife is 9.2 inches. I like small to medium knives, but man, I fell in love with this. It is so smooth, it's unbelievable. Liner lock, full tie liners. You see the liners, how thick they are? Smooth G10 orange scales. Some people like me love the orange, some people don't. I gotcha. That's okay. Smooth G10 has a little bit of a surface on it too, which gives you a little grip. A custom pivot. I know these aren't custom knives, but you know what I'm talking about, right? There's that back spacer. Lanyard hole. The clip, one-way clip. Right tip up only. Man, this is a smooth knife right out of the box. Just a big beast of a knife that is easy to deploy. Just a real nice knife. This is the Spyderco Subvert, one of my newer knives. Actually, the last 3 or 4 knives, some of the newer knives. $295. This is an over $300 knife. Remember, I pay for shipping and everything else. S30V steel, if you're interested. I was shocked and pleasantly surprised to actually see a brand new Embassy, Spyderco Embassy automatic from Blade Ops. It's a Blade Ops exclusive. They brought it back. One day we need to talk about Spyderco. I'm in the Collectors Club. They do not offer automatics to the Collectors Club at all. That's why you don't see my number on there, number 23. So as soon as this popped up on my Instagram, I bought it because I didn't understand the whole automatic stuff. And I was so happy. It is a wonderful automatic from Spyderco, just like the original. Aluminum with a lock. It's brand new, never used, and 3.1 inch blade for $210. These prices are less than you'll find on the internet, plus no shipping, hasn't been used. All of these knives have been used, shown and discussed on my channel. You can take a look at them. This is the Sprint Run PPT from Spyderco. Just a beautiful knife. Of course, Sprint Run means 1,200, give or take a couple of hundred. Once they are sold, they are gone. I had a couple of original PPTs that I trimmed a year ago, but this is the newer one, upgraded. A couple of things are upgraded on this. First, S90V steel, titanium liners, nice clip, deep carry clip, comes with the lanyard, liner lock. Like I said, S90V steel, and that's carbon fiber. The PPT always had this wonderful scale, how it's sculpted, but this is carbon fiber instead of G10. This goes for $210. Yeah, I still have the 100 Pacer. This big beast of a knife that I just love. I keep saying I like smaller knives, but there are some big knives like the Subvert and this puppy that I really like. It's the 100 Pacer, G10 scales, made to look like a Taiwanese viper skin. CTS-XHP steel full flat ground 4-inch blade for $220. $220. Remember, you see something you like, send me an email, KeithKevinKen, just like this channel, at gmail.com. Say it's mine. Put the knife in the subject. I'll say it's yours. You'll have 30 minutes to send the money to PayPal. Then I'll ask for your address, and it's mailed to you on Monday if you get it on this Saturday or Sunday, the 2nd or 3rd of March. If it's still available after those days, then the next business day I ship it. The Shaman. My goodness. I trimmed the plain edge Shamans. I had 2 plain edge Shamans. One with the black blade and the other with a satin blade. These are big natives. They were based off the natives. I like the sculptured handles, the compression lock, which makes it wonderful. These are the full serrated edged ones. Each of them sold separately, of course. $175. $175 for the black fully serrated, or the satin fully serrated Shaman. Those are available as part of this trimming. Why did I do a trimming when I said I wasn't going to do one for a while? Well, knives keep coming in from the Collectors Club and elsewhere. I have 5 Pelican cases full of knives, and I was about to need a 6th. That has been kind of my warning to trim the collection. Out of the 4 beautiful, wonderful Spyderco Caribbean knives, I only have this one left. It's the leaf shape, fully serrated. It has LC200N steel. It is rust proof, 3.7 inches. This is great for fishing, or let me tell you, that serrated edge tactical is very good as well. G10, of course, it's made for outdoors, yellow, so you can't miss it. It has that compression lock as well. Just a real wonderful knife. Left hand or right hand tip up. It's the Caribbean with the serrated leaf shape, $160. Yeah, we're getting there. We're close. I bought, for the first time, a Microtech LUDT automatic. I just bought it a couple of months ago. I was out shopping for knives. I had never bought one. I have a lot of Microtech out the front automatics, so I thought I'd try this side one. It flies out there. I just never use it. And although I don't use any of my knives, they're all new. None of the blades have cut anything. This one, I thought I'd sell. It is Elmax steel. It's the automatic, $230. Less expensive than you can get it anywhere else on the internet. And of course, I'm paying shipping and everything else. 3.4 inches, great Elmax steel, $230. This is a standard Microtech. I am a huge Microtech automatic fan, but I like the out the fronts better. I just fell in love with them. Now, people from this channel introduced me to some wonderful zero tolerance knives. I have 4 of them. I'm going to trim my more recent, 2 of my more recent ones. One reason is I love the other 2. The other reason is it's a little bit bigger than I like, but man, I'm in love with ZT. This is the ZT 0462. I'm a huge fan of Sinkovich. I can't wait for the Spyderco Sinkovich collaboration. It's coming this year. Can't wait, can't wait. Of course, my other 2 are Sinkoviches as well. This one, oh, it's a beauty. Carbon fiber, 3.7 inch blade that just flips out there. It just flips out there. Trailing point. It's CPM 20 CV steel. CPM's 20 CV steel. I'm selling it for $245. Email me. Say it's yours. It's mine. You say it's mine. I say it's yours. And it is yours. Here's the second one. That's me missing the... it's not the knife. Trust me. This is the ZT 0452. The other one was the 0462. This is Sinkovich as well. 4.1 inch blade. Even bigger. I love the carbon fiber on the other one. The carbon over there, the carbon fiber here is just perfect. The pivot's perfect. Everything about it's great, except it's a little bit bigger than I expected when I ordered both of them together. This one I'm selling for $230. It's the ZT 0452 Sinkovich design. Okay. Whew, my back is hurting. Big guy standing way too long. Let's talk about some Chris Reeve knives. This one is the first one. It's the Chris Reeve large Sabinza 21 with raindrop Damascus on the blade, raindrop Damascus on the polished titanium. The carving is raindrop Damascus. Of course, tie on the work side, the Chris Reeve integral frame lock. You know, the large 21, 3.6 inches. This with the Damascus, $620. Believe me, that's a big discount for this. You know, Chris Reeve, Sabinza 25s, the large in Kosi's, moved them out. This is a big collector's item. This is the Sabinza 25 with the ladder Damascus blade, ladder Damascus sketched in the polished titanium handles. This is for $620. It's a beautiful, well, it's a Chris Reeve beautiful knife. Fancy, beautiful knife. Okay. So there are several of these knives. I just need to trim. I have a lot of cases of very old Spyderco knives, a bunch of browse blades that I haven't trimmed yet, and a lot of other things. This is one of my favorite Chris Reeve knives. It's a plain Jane body, of course, all tie. It's a large Sabinza 21 with ladder Damascus. It's just a wonderful combination. I love the blue. Just nice. It just really is. This is for $620. The large Sabinza 21 with ladder Damascus. I'm reaching over a tripod and camera, so sometimes it's very awkward, especially when I'm using so much of this room. Here's the small Sabinza 21 version of with ladder Damascus, 2.9-inch blade. That's for $550. We're still doing some Chris Reeve knives. This is the combo blade. He did so great with his serrated. It's so minimal, works so well. S35 VN steel has a combo blade for $425. The large Sabinza 25 with a combo blade. The small Sabinza 21. I'm sorry, did I say 25 with combo? I apologize, guys. It's the Sabinza 20 large 21. Large 21 with the combo blade. Here's the small 21 with a combo blade for $325. I'm going through a bunch of knives. The list will be at the end of this video that you can check out. It'll also have the rules. I'm sorry, it's a USA only sale. USA only sale. You'll send, if you see something you like, send me an email to keithkevinken@gmail.com. Say it's mine. I'll say it's yours. I'll give you my PayPal account. Send it using goods and services. Do not use friends. This is the combo blade, but this one has micarta inlay on it. It's a small Sabinza 21. This is for $425. I'm trying to find room as I reach over. This is one of my favorite Chris Reeve knives. One of the newer ones too. This is the small in Kose. This has the natural micarta inlay on it. 2 on the front, 1 on the back. The micarta inlays are the only ones where they don't do polished titanium. They keep the titanium like it is, and I like that. It works well. Helps fill in your hand as well. The small in Kose with the natural micarta inlay $425. S35VN steel. That's what Chris Reeve uses these days. Chris Reeve knives. Here is a knifeart.com exclusive. It is a Sabenza 25 numbered. They numbered the first 100. This is number 71. It's so nice. It's a lot lighter, about ½ an ounce lighter, because the scale, instead of being that thick titanium, it's carbon fiber. It looks beautiful. S35VN steel, of course, has a special bead on it. Just a beautiful knife. Knifeart.com exclusive. Handles all of these. And this one goes for $500. $500. Let's see. Now we'll put it here. We only have 2 more left, folks. I'm sweaty and getting tired, and I know this is long. They always are, and I apologize for that. But we have 47 knives that we're offering. Yes, I missed my carbon fiber inlay, Blade HQ exclusive Menundi. And I sold it as part of a trimming, and I missed it the day I sent it out. It was numbered number 10. And of course, the only thing I could get is a left-handed Menundi from Blade HQ, and then that was sold out. It just doesn't work for me as a lefty. Some of you guys told me when I bought this that you have bought a lot of lefties. This is a lefty. It is in imperfect condition. Blade HQ exclusive S35VN steel. Hasn't been used at all. Just a beautiful knife, but yeah, the lefty thing doesn't work for me. 2 3/4 inch blade, $380. And of course, it's hard to even get these days. Let's see what else we have here. The very last knife is the Hinderer half track with the textured tie. S35VN steel. Man, this is so smooth. Oh, thick. $560, believe me. That's cheaper than you could find it elsewhere. 2.7-inch blade. I love this thing. And that's it. That's the sale. That's the trim. It's only for you here at Keith Kevin Ken. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your notifications. First comes, first serve. Good luck in getting your knives. Don't forget, it's USA only. When you see a knife that you like, email me at keithkevinken@gmail.com. keithkevinken@gmail.com. Put the knife in the subject. In the body, say, it's mine. That's it. I'll come and say it's yours. You'll have 30 minutes to send the money to my PayPal account. Use goods and services. Do not use friends and family. I know you guys want to help me, but I think the best way is just do goods and services. I want to make sure the knives are taken care of for you, and I don't want to get in trouble with PayPal so that they hold the money. Okay? So do that for me. And then the first big shipment will be on Monday. We'll be sending them priority mail. I'll ask for your address and we'll take care of everything. Happy shopping. Man, I really like all of you guys. This is a great community, and that's why I'm only selling it to you guys. Have a good one. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.